Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and yes, those are 2 dragon fruits. There is another one down there. We have more on the other side, but this is not just what I want to talk about. Look at my beautiful zinnia. Oh, I see B coming, and he is going to come check out my zinnia. But let me show you what's going on, because I've had a lot of questions on dragon fruit. Yes, real quick, we'll come over here, and I think I can answer some of your questions. These dragon fruit that we've been picking, we're going to get those off. We've been eating them and picking them. They're on the other side. Gary's got them down in his garden. They're still flowering, and they are still being hand pollinated at night. When he, look at that, there's another one. This particular fruit, I don't know the Latin name, but it's white on the inside, black seeds. It's red on the outside. There's a thin red skin that has no flavor. What has the flavor is the white on the inside. But there are other varieties you can get, different colors. And this morning, look at this. Gary had to go get, because we had a broken pipe, he had to go get some plumbing parts, and he went at 6 o'clock in the morning to Home Depot, and look what he bought. This is a red flesh dragon fruit. So see, the inside is red. This will have, instead of white, ours is white. This has red with black seeds, and he looked at it and he thought, you know, $20. There's 2 plants here. They're rooted and they're well established. And look at even here. Now these are air roots. These are not actual real roots. But if I wanted to, I could take this piece either at the joint or make 2 more pieces. I'm not going to, because for $20, let this plant get established. He's going to probably put it on a, a trellis or something and get it. He's going to get this one in his garden, because mine is running wild right now. I would like to get some more in my garden going, but I want to have it where I'm not walking into it. So when I'm taking care of my plants and my kales and my lemon verbena and all that, I don't get stuck. So see how they did it? They had a cutting. This is just a cutting they put in here, 2 cuttings. It rooted very well, and it was just put in a pot. And once it established itself, they put it up for sale. So if you're looking for dragon fruit, and I've had quite a few you asking me, where do you get it from? Well, Home Depot's got them right now. Now, I don't know if everybody's got them, because, you're not going to be able to grow them where you've got snow or cold weather. So it'd be more in Southern California, maybe in Arizona and Las Vegas area and Nevada. I'm not sure, but you will have to call. He said that they also did have it in single pots, where there was one plant for, I think it was $10. So he decided to go with the 2, and who knows, knowing him, he may end up going back and getting another 1 or 2 just to have. Maybe I'll end up getting just another one. Like I said, they're easy to root, but then it has to establish, and it could take 6 months or to a year to get a good root system. This already has the root system. So you're really ahead of the game. Saving money, yes, you do cuttings. But if you're in a hurry, you go get yourself a well-rooted plant, and you are on your way. See how tall it is? I don't want to get stuck. See how nice this is? This one will have fruit probably next spring, whenever they start to fruit. They kind of fruit when it gets really, really hot. I love my zinnias. Oh, the birds are starting to come around. But anyways, going back to this. This is just a great deal. So if you're looking for dragon fruit, go ahead and call Home Depot. The best thing is call if you've got one nearby and you're in an area that you don't get, snow and stuff. You can get it, because otherwise this won't make it in the snow. I'm not sure on the zones. Let's see what it says. This one doesn't really have the zones on here. Self-pollinating. This plant will bear fruit without another variety nearby. That is very good. So this is what the label looks like. So you can see with the label. And there's the rest of it, the care. So you get an idea on if you can have it in your area. You may be able to grow it in a greenhouse. You don't want to get them too wet or they could rot. They're drought tolerant, but yet we do water them, because they do need water, but they want to drain well. That's very important, to drain well. So I thought I would share that with you today. Oh, look, the plastic label even has the little, isn't that funny? Everything plastic has to be labeled, and this one is A5, printed in the USA. So if you're looking for dragon fruit, you can check out and see if they've got other varieties. At times they may get in the yellow variety, different variety. I'm really, really, truly happy with the variety we got. We got it for free. A few of you have asked how we got it. A friend of ours had it growing all over his yard. We took a cutting. I think we went back and got another cutting. He was cleaning up the garden and something broke off. So we got a couple cuttings from him, and that's how we got all this. This thing has really taken off. That's why you've got to be careful. They do have spikes, and they are sharp. And see how they're coming through my plant? I mean, they're snaking through everywhere. Look how they're snaking through my purple tree color. They're coming through this way. I've got Malabar spinach growing all over it. It's going that way. They're going everywhere. So I wanted to share that with you and let you know. You know, you can always call Lowell's and see if anybody else or any of your local nurseries near you have it. Must be the right season because they got them in. He has seen them in the past. And like he mentioned to me, he said, one day I came home and you told me I should have bought it. So today he said, when he was there at 6 in the morning, he said, you know, I'm just going to go for it and get one set. And I'd be tempted to get just a single one for me, but then where am I going to plant it? I'm going to have to find the place. And right now I want to set up my bird garden better because I want to reorganize all this. That's the ravens up in the tree. They're all over here. They've been flying around everywhere. I want to reorganize myself, you know, in here before I try to figure out what else I want to bring in here. So I don't think so because it is snaking all through here. Remember this one, the one that's growing a lot of the fruit. I know I have another piece on the other side that took off. I started with a really short piece and it sat for about a year. There's a, you know, there's a pot back here. I don't know if you can see it. See, that's mine back there. Can you see it through there? It was a pot like that. And I stuck a really oh, it's coming this way too. And Gary has cut a lot off of this plant. I'm hoping you can see all that. It is a black floral pot that was sitting in the ground like that. And I stuck one piece in and that thing has taken off and just snaked all over my yard. So it doesn't take much when it comes to planting it. Once it's got a root system, this thing is going to take off. So that's it. If you're looking for dragon fruit, now occasionally there's been talk that when you buy a piece of when you buy a fruit from the store, if it's got any part of the stem, there have been people that have cut it off and grown if it's got part of a stem. It has to have part of the plant. It's worth a try if you ever buy a dragon fruit from the store and you think there's a stem on it. Normally there isn't, but if you do have a little piece of the stem on the fruit, go ahead and cut it off, put it in a flower pot with some potting soil on your windowsill. Keep it well watered, but keep it, you know, where it drains well. And you never know, you might be lucky enough to get it to root. But if not, $10 you can get one, $20 you can get two. With that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody.